Hello again, everybody. Santa Claus here in Batangas. Um, Beautiful day today. Not too bad. Nice breeze all day. If you're not standing in the sun, you're doing pretty good. You might even be able to hear the breeze on the phone here. But it's been going good all day. Not bad. No complaints of the weather today. I'm not really sure of the temperature, but it's not crazy hot. It will be soon, though. I'm not going to talk about the weather too much, though. I just wanted to talk a little bit about, sort of on the same subject as yesterday's video about rice. But this is just food in general. The diet here in the Philippines. I would say it's not really the healthiest diet in the world. It's kind of starchy. And also, they fry everything, as I've mentioned many times before, many videos before. A lot of fried foods, a lot of fish, and the fish is usually tilapia. That's what they get here a lot, because that's what the neighbors have in their tanks, and they just go across and get one. It's nice to give the neighbors business, but I don't think the tilapia is really that great for you. Not every day, or not even 3 times a week. Basically, is what they eat it. Maybe even 4. They eat a lot of fish, and once again, it's always fried. Once in a while, very rarely, they'll put it on the grill here. But I can't really get them to boil it. I don't think they like really boiled fish. It really has no taste. But I might get them to try putting it in my air fryer once in a while. See if they like it that way. I don't think they've tried that yet. But really, it's not that healthy. A lot of sodium, which is salt for you out there that don't know. Everything's got salt in it. And they don't really add a lot of salt to the food here, but you don't have to. I mean, one time I bought this teriyaki sauce, and I've purchased it in the United States before because I like chicken teriyaki and stuff like that. But I tried it here, and man, it was so salty I couldn't even eat the chicken. I had to like water it down with something, because man, it just tasted like you're eating spoonfuls of salt. And really, it's not good for you, man. It's bad for your blood pressure. And a lot of people in the Philippines, if you talk to them, they all say, "Oh, I have high blood. I have high blood." Yeah, no wonder. Look at all the salt you're eating. I mean, your body does need a certain amount of it, but it's crazy what they eat here. Way too much salt. I think the life expectancy here is a lot lower than other places. I think it's somewhere in the 70s, mid 70s, early 70s. I think if you make it in your 80s, or if you're lucky enough to make it in your 90s, you're doing really well. But you might not be walking around too healthy. I mean, I got high blood too, but I take just a little, half a pill. Half. I have a pill cutter. I cut them in half, and it's probably like 10 milligrams or something. It's not much, but it's enough to keep me leveled, so that's good. And it's fairly expensive here because there's no insurance plans for drugs. I can honestly take a tiny little cholesterol pill every day or every other day. Once in a while, I'll skip a day. So that helps keep my cholesterol down. But I try not to eat the food they eat here. I really try not to eat what they cook. Once in a while, I'll eat their adobo, or she'll make a chicken dish with tomato sauce, which is kind of like Italian style thing, which I like. My background's Italian. Um, but for the most part, I cook my own food every day, and they cook theirs. Um, I just don't like most of the stuff they cook. We do all eat a lot of eggs here, which I'm trying to cut back on a little bit because too many eggs I don't think are good for you. But it's like Catherine's favorite thing, man. She always wants egg. You ask her, hey, Catherine, what do you want? Egg, egg, egg. So we give her egg and rice most of the time. But I'm trying to get her to eat a little better also. She doesn't really get a lot of vegetables. She'll eat the fruit. The vegetables, she only eats if her mother kind of makes her. When they make this kind of soup, they made chicken soup the other day and it had vegetables in it, and she ate some of that. But a lot of times she wants to eat what Daddy eats. She don't even want to eat what Mommy eats. If she sees something Daddy eats, she'll try it. We'll do hot dogs once in a while, but I get the good ones. I don't get the crappy ones they sell here. They're all wrapped in red. They look red, and they're tiny. I get they're a little more expensive, but I get like the German dogs, German Franks, stuff like that. They're pretty good. But I'll mix those with eggs, or I'll just eat it plain hot dog. But I'm kind of a snacker, you know. I like to snack while I'm watching TV, and that's not really a good habit either, because it's either chips or cookies or something, and chocolate, whatever, ice cream. And so I don't always have the best diet either, but I'm trying to do better. I do eat oatmeal. Oatmeal's good for you. I used to eat it every morning. I got in the habit of it. I like the banana flavored one. And then I chop up a banana, cut it up real good, and put that in there too, with a little cinnamon. Cinnamon's good for you. And I was doing that almost every morning, but I've cut back a little bit. And a lot of mornings I don't eat anything, really. I wait till lunch. And then in the afternoon, for dinner, if I have any leftover food for lunch, I'll eat that, unless I save it for the next day. Or I'll just eat a little bit of rice. I don't eat heavy at night, like I said, but I will snack on some, if I have nuts, almonds, or cashews or something, or sometimes crackers. I found these really good Snyder's pretzels. They're honey pretzels. They were really good, but I only had one bag. I should have bought more at S&R when I found them. They were really good, and the pretzels are better for you than chips, that's for sure. But I also eat a lot of sugar here. Sugar's in everything. You gotta watch your sugar intake, especially Catherine. She likes the sweets. So I try to keep her down on the sugar. As there is quite a bit of diabetes here too, and I never really had a problem with it, even though I do eat quite a bit once in a while, not all the time, but like I said, I tend to eat the cookies and the chocolate and the ice cream, so I gotta watch it too. But my main problem I've mentioned before is exercise, because I don't get a whole lot of exercise, because especially with this EGCQ, I don't even leave the house. So it's really hard for me to get any exercise. The only time I do is when I'm cutting the grass. And that's only once a week, once every 2 weeks right now, especially when it's not raining. So, yeah, that's not really good. I need to do something else. I was looking at the stationary bikes on Lazada. They seem to be a little bit cheaper than treadmills, but I don't know. I think the treadmill might be a little bit better for you. Either one would probably be better than nothing. But there is a cheap model stationary bike for only like $30 on Lazada, plus shipping. But you can get those vouchers and you can get a discount on shipping. Sometimes even free shipping, but it depends. If it's a Lazada featured item, you can get the free shipping. Sometimes they'll tell you, hey, everything's free shipping, but it's not. It's not. But I need to get something so I can exercise every day, because I'm not getting the exercise. It's not really that I'm putting on weight or nothing. I'm not really putting on weight. I still got a little bit of a gut. But it's just the activity. I need to be a little more active. And I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it here. When we were in Dingaland, at least I could walk on the beach a little bit, especially in the morning, cleaning up the beach. But in the afternoon, it's a little too hot, once again, to walk on the beach. Unless you carry around an umbrella, which makes you look like a goofball. But it's okay for the women around here to do that, but I don't really see guys walking around with umbrellas on their head to keep the sun off of them. Because it's a big deal here, and nobody wants to get a tan here. It's not like the U.S. where tans are healthy looking. They all want to be white here, because they think the tan, the dark skin, makes you look like a migrant or something, or you're poor. You have to work outside. You have to be outside. So if you have that white skin, oh, you're living a better life. You have more than everybody else because you have white skin. And big thing here is they sell this bleaching stuff, in all the stores. So it bleaches your skin. And she was buying it for a while, and I gave her a hard time. I said, "What are you buying this crap for? Number one, why do you want to be white? And number two, you're wasting money on this stuff. It's not cheap." I said, "It's all a bunch of crap. It doesn't work. And you're wasting money." I think she stopped buying it now, I hope. Unless she's sneaking it. Who knows? But, yeah, don't buy that stuff, women, girls out there. Especially if you're dating a foreigner. They like the dark skin. I prefer a nice tanned girl. Olive skin. You be proud of your heritage. Don't try to bleach your skin like Michael Jackson did. So I don't know. That's just a little bit about diet. I think that's important, but it's important to take care of you. Get a health checkup. Probably once a year. I know my insurance allows it once a year. You also allow one dental cleaning a year for free. But even if it's not free, they're not expensive to clean your teeth here. It's really not. But it's important. Dental care is important, because if you let your teeth get all rotten and black and stuff, you got to think about it, that you're swallowing all that black gook and all that stuff that's rotten in your teeth. You're swallowing that. That's going into your bloodstream. It's not good for your heart to do that. So you need to keep your teeth clean, your gums clean. I don't always floss. I'm kind of bad about it, but I do when I think about it. But I do brush twice a day, 3 times a day. And I'm trying to get my daughter in the habit of doing it more than once, because I think they only do it in the morning here. They don't even do it at night. I was brushing my teeth with her at night. But now she just scoots up to bed upstairs with her mom. Because I sleep downstairs, they sleep upstairs. I have my own bed. I can't sleep 3 people in a bed. And I just go up and check on them. Before I go to bed, make sure they got the TV turned off and all that stuff. Air conditioning turned off, whatever they're using. Because sometimes they fall asleep with all that stuff on. Our Catherine sometimes stays up and watches her iPad, and while her mother's sound asleep, her mother doesn't even know what she's watching. She was giving Catherine her cell phone, and she was watching that TikTok crap. And I said, no, you're not giving her the cell phone. I don't want her watching that TikTok stuff. You don't even monitor what she's watching. I said, how do you know what she's watching, especially when you're sound asleep? She has to watch YouTube for kids, YouTube Kids, or play games. She could play a game. But I don't want her watching this stuff, this TikTok stuff. A lot of it even looks like cartoons. But it's not. It's like adult cartoons. Well, that brings up a good subject. The other day, they're watching Sausage Party on Netflix, Sausage Party. And if any of you people out there know what Sausage Party is, it's not for kids. Especially 5-year-olds. They're cussing, they're having sex, they're doing drugs. It's an adult cartoon. All kinds of cuss words and stuff. F-bombs, and I go, she's sitting there on the floor watching it. I walk in the room. So what's this? Oh, well, she goes, oh, it's Sausage Party. This is not for kids. Why is Catherine watching this? And then Catherine kind of hides. Because she knows. She's not stupid. But her mother is ridiculous. Letting her watch that stuff. I try to monitor everything. I try to put, even on what she's doing on the iPad. Usually she just plays some games. But you can't do that. All cartoons, they're not for kids. A lot of them are for adults. So that's just, one more thing I got to put up with. But things are getting better. We just got another phone call from a realtor that's trying to do a deal on our house. And she told us the people in the main American guy, he's trying to get the money together. And then she said, wait another week. So he's wait another week. But anyway, at least there's some movement. At least she keeps in touch with us. Which is good. So we'll see. But I told them, I said, look, if he's in America, if he's in St. Louis, when they're ready to send the money, just tell them to wire it to my United States account. Not to come bring it all here in pesos. I said, number one, he's going to lose money on the exchange rate. Plus, it's going to cost him money to send it. And then she gave me some stupid excuse like, oh, it's not him, it's her, she's going to be buying it. I said, what difference does it make if he's the money man? So we're waiting to talk to the lady again. She hasn't called us back, but once we talk to her again, I'm going to ask Grace for me to talk to her. She does understand English. She speaks English. So she should understand what I'm talking about. If you send 5 million pesos here, it's going to cost money. And it's going to cost him an extra $3,000 with the exchange rate the way it is. So, I don't know. We got to work on that. We'll deal with it when it happens. I just figured I'd update you on that stuff. And just thanks for watching, everybody. Hope this was interesting for you. Like I said, it's hard to come up with a new content every day, especially when there's nothing going on here. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best. So you guys do your best for me. Hit that subscribe button. I will greatly appreciate it, because YouTube's not really highlighting my videos, because I haven't got one new subscriber in like 2-3 days. Nothing. Just dead. So help me out, folks. Share the channel. Maybe they want to see this goofball Santa Claus here. So take care of yourself, your friends, your family. Be safe. Do what they tell you to do. Don't argue with anybody. Don't start no arguments, especially if you're a foreigner. And be careful. That's all I got for you. It's going to do it for Santa Claus, now living in the Philippines, in Batangas. Over and out.